Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Vet. I am Brandon, and as always, we are here at C8 Corvette in Atlantic City. I'm pretty excited today. I've got a ton of content for you guys in the form of both updates as well as a ton of inventory to walk through. But before we get into it, I would greatly appreciate it if you have not already done so. Please hit that subscribe button. That will help me keep bringing fresh new Corvette content to you guys as we go. All right, guys, I am really excited about today's inventory walk. I tried to get a good variety of things. I got plenty of Corvettes and a couple other little gems for you that you might not normally see. So first of all, let's get into it. I am really excited about this one. You guys have heard me say before, when it comes time for me to buy a Corvette, I'm gonna be really torn probably between a C8 E-Ray or a C7 manual Grand Sport, and that's exactly what this one is right here. Really, this is one of the best examples of a C7 that I could ever ask for. This is gonna be a pre-owned 2017 Grand Sport. It's a 2LT coupe, and it's built in a very classic combination of Long Beach red with a Kalahari interior. This is really everything that you could ask for in a Grand Sport. The biggest part is it's a manual transmission, so you get to move through that 7-speed manual, traditional stick shift. I know a lot of you guys are looking for this. We've got aftermarket graphite wheels on it, bright red calipers, super clean altogether. And I'm gonna try to get some shots of the inside here too. We've got this beautiful Kalahari interior. This is kind of the precursor to the C8 Red Mist on natural. This is Long Beach red on Kalahari. Very classic build. And again, just a clean example all around. Beautiful metallic red paint. You've got the carbon flash painted spoiler right here, chrome badging. All in all, 31,224 miles on the odometer, so just over 31K. And if you're interested in this one, the stock price is C2017-0475. Ask on this is $56,990, so just under 57K. Very sought after build, especially with that manual transmission. This is the last manual Grand Sport that I have in stock right now. We don't get them terribly often, but if you're interested in this one, definitely reach out to me, as I already have a couple buyers possibly coming in to see it. We'll see, but I imagine this will be, out of what we look at today, one of the ones that goes the most quickly. All right, guys, so next up, we've got two gems for you. You never really know what's gonna pop up here at C8 Corvette, whether it's through a trade or some of our managers going out and buying stuff. We have not one, but two Lamborghini Uruses. This first one I'm really excited about. I'm gonna be candid with you guys. I'm not an SUV guy. There's been maybe 3 SUVs that I can think of in my head that have really stuck out to me as impressive. This is one of them, and the reason is, I love green. I love any kind of neon green. And when I saw this, before we even got it in person, I saw it in the group chat that my manager sent, and they said, hey, look what we'll be acquiring. I am a diehard green fan. I think it's probably because I grew up a Power Rangers fan and my hero was the Green Ranger, but I saw this, the exterior, the interior, I absolutely love this. And I wanted to get the right wording for you guys because I'm not as familiar with Lamborghini. So this is Verde Mantis exterior, but what I really love is it's Verde Faunus interior. So you've got the green on green. This is a pre-owned 2022 Lamborghini Urus, and this is a Pearl Capsule Edition. It's got a super clean Carfax, 7472 on the odometer, so 7,500 miles essentially. Ask on this is $229,999, so $230, call it. And the stock number is C2022-7078. A couple things that I love about this. One, again, I'm not as familiar with Lamborghini, but now that I'm seeing a couple, love that Italian flag. Just that little nod to the heritage right there. What I really love, these are some of the biggest brakes I've ever seen. Love that green stripe on the wheels, the green caliper, the contrast that it creates with those black wheels. Super clean all around. And man, this interior is something else. You've got plenty of carbon fiber on the center console and on the dashboard there. Love that suede on the seat inserts and just that green. This is such a cool car. And again, I'm not an SUV guy, but man, this is just something. If you want to make a bold statement, this is certainly the car for it. So let me know if you're interested in that one. Next up, We have another Lamborghini Urus. This is an S, a Urus S, a little bit different. While I am definitely partial to the green, what I do love about this S is you've got these vents in the hood right there to differentiate it a little bit. This is going to be a 2024, and I had to look up the color combo here too. This is Bianco Icarus exterior, and I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, but it's either Nero Ade or Nero Ade on the interior. There's a lot that I love about this. This is one of those less is more builds in terms of the yellow accents. You've got the yellow on the calipers, which ties nicely into the gold emblems for the Lamborghini emblem there. And kind of a bumblebee vibe on the inside. You've got the black leather interior with that yellow stitching, which matches perfectly the yellow Lamborghini logo on the headrest there. Again, very regal, prominent SUV. So if that's your bag, feel free to give me a call. The mileage is 6943, so just under 7,000 miles. Ask on this one, on the 2024, is 268,500, and the stock number is C2024 7853. Let me know if that's something that appeals to you. All right, guys, so this is definitely probably the most special car that we're gonna have in our lineup today. Very excited to be going over it on camera. This is the GOAT of the Corvette world. This is a 2019 ZR1 with a manual transmission and ZTK package. So let me go over the basics with you. We've got a clean Carfax. We've got just over 5,000 miles on the odometer. Ask is 237,500. Stock is C2019 0972. But let's definitely dive into this one a little bit. We have a black on black ZR1, super clean example. I love all this exposed carbon fiber, not only in the hood, but in the ZTK package, the carbon fiber ground effects with the canards, as well as that beautiful, super high wing spoiler. What I love most about this one, I've said this so many times on the channel, the devil is in the details. I'm a big fan of less is more. My favorite thing about this entire build is all the blue in the ZR1 badging and in these trademark ZR1 blue calipers. It's such a liquid metallic blue. I think this is the most beautiful shade of blue I've ever seen on any Corvette. I'm really excited to see it get brought back with the C8 ZR1 when we get one of those on the ground. But more importantly than that, to tie it all together, you've got the custom blue stitching on the interior. Again, 7-speed manual transmission. You've also got this carbon fiber roof panel as well. All the carbon fiber accents everywhere on these rear vents. But all in all, and I don't even know the color of the blue because I wasn't working here in 2019, but I love this metallic blue everywhere. Nice, simple, plain Batmobile build. However, all the accents just pop out in the calipers, in the ZR1 badging on the hood, in the ZR1 badging on the tail end of it, and then again in that blue stitching on the interior. Just absolutely love this build. You do not come across these often. They're doing insane on the market right now. This is pretty much the quintessential Corvette that you could ever want. Again, especially if you drive a manual transmission. This is the one that's sought after. So the last one that I had was a torch red one that went pretty quickly. This is definitely not a car for everyone, but if you're looking for the high end and the rarest of the rare in terms of Corvettes, this is definitely the one. So please reach out to me if that's something you're interested in. Next up, we've got another Grand Sport in very popular color, torch red. This is going to be a 2017 Grand Sport 2LT coupe, torch red with a Kalahari interior. Kalahari being really popular right now at C8 Corvette in terms of the pre-owned C7s. We've got an automatic transmission here. You've got plenty of carbon fiber on the dash, as well as this carbon fiber removable roof panel. On the dash, you have 11,433, so a little over 11,000 miles on the odometer. Price on this is going to be $56,599, and stock number is C2017 0451. Also want to point out, love these red stripe wheels. You guys have heard me say it on the C8s a lot. I love the contrast. I love the black wheel here with the red stripe tying into the bright red caliper, and of course matching that paint. On the interior, you've also got custom upgraded Corvette mats, as well as some ambient lighting. So I'll try to get some B-roll footage of that and loop that through here so you guys can see that one as well. But all in all, great C7 example if you're looking for an automatic. All right, guys, I have probably the car that I'm most intrigued by in the showroom today. A little bit of an outlier. This is going to be a pre-owned 2021 Stingray 2LT convertible. Going to be a shadow gray exterior. I'm not going to lie, I'm feeling a little unfaithful today because you guys have heard me say time and time again, hypersonic gray is my favorite color. But now that we have this one cleaned up and in the showroom, I've really been staring at it quite a bit. Really love this metallic gray. Would not mind seeing it come back for 26. I doubt it's gonna happen, but all in all, this is definitely an outlying example. And what I mean is this car's got some modifications to it. I'm usually a little leery of putting modified cars in the showroom or on my videos, but this one was done so cleanly. I actually handled the trade-in on this one. The gentleman traded it towards a new E-Ray. So very much appreciated there in building with us. But this is such a clean, well-done example of a car with modifications, both to the aesthetics and to the performance. I'll get into that in just a second. But you've got this carbon fiber front splitter along with the ground effects on the side. You've got these LED grille splitters. We've got grille screens already installed. We have tons of carbon fiber on this one. You've got the mirror caps. You've got just about everything on the inside, which I'll get plenty of B-roll footage for. You've got the accents on the dash. You've got the center console, the waterfall for the phone charger, the switch plates on the doors, the speaker covers, tons of carbon fiber, and it's not done cheaply. That's the thing. I get so many cars that are traded in where we go, yeah, that wasn't done the best. This one is such a clean, classic example of what it's like to modify a car well. So there's a couple things I want to go over. You've also got these winglet extensions on the Z51 spoiler. Let me give you the basics for what we're working with. Again, 2LT convertible, shadow gray on sky cool gray, 2021. 12,627 miles on the odometer, so a little under 13,000. Ask on this one is 65,850, and the stock number is C2021 9323. Also, you'll notice this has the stock silver wheels. What I like about this and why I think it works really well is it ties into that sky cool gray interior really nicely. So a lot of you guys asked me for a gray on gray build. This might be the one. I mentioned this one has some modifications to it, both in aesthetics and performance, but I want to show you guys on the rear, there's an intake on this, and they did a really cool window here for you to actually see not only the intake, but the carbon fiber cover for it as well. So absolutely love that one there. The other thing is we've got a rear diffuser on here, which is upgraded aftermarket. And you can see it down by the exhaust, but my favorite thing about this car, this has a Corsa performance exhaust on it with carbon fiber tips. All right, guys, let me give you guys a little startup on this Corsa performance exhaust. This is definitely the best sounding Stingray that we have on the lot. Again, with those carbon fiber tips on there, if you are looking for a tastefully modified Stingray that is beautifully built originally, definitely reach out to me on this one. All right, guys, next up, we have a certified pre-owned 2022 Stingray for you in a convertible. There's not many convertibles pre-owned on our lot right now. This is one of them. A lot of you guys have been asking me. Love this build for a few reasons. This is a 3LT convertible, red mist exterior, which you guys know I'm partial to, but this has a custom interior. So it's technically a jet black interior, but it's got that custom red stitching as well as two-tone seats. So you got the adrenaline red bolsters on there. What I like about this is it's balanced. I think a lot of times when you do an adrenaline red interior with a red mist build, it can be a little overwhelming and a little clashing, but this one in particular, less is more, very tastefully done, not too much red on the inside, but enough to give you the right bit of character. Has a clean Carfax on it. It's got 17,589 miles on the odometer. Ask on this one is $75,899, and our stock number is C2022 7179A. Again, super clean example. Top's down right now, but you've got the carbon flash painted wheels with the machined edge. You've got the TVS low profile spoiler in body color red mist, along with that front splitter there. Very clean example of a certified pre-owned car. Reach out to me if you're interested. All right, guys, next up is what's quickly shaping up to be a fan favorite. I found a gem out on our new lot. We got it cleaned up and brought in. Every time I've shot this build on the channel, it's sold within like a day. So we're gonna see if we can do it all over again. This is a brand new 2025 Z06 in red mist with a very classically built natural dipped interior. This also has these new wheels that I love for 2025. These are the 10-spoke bright polished aluminum with the carbon flash pockets. One thing I'll say about these wheels, they do require a little bit of maintenance. When they are clean, they look phenomenal. This would make for a great garage queen car. When they get dirty, they're not quite as shiny. They don't pop out as much, but very well optioned car. You've got front lift, you've got the chrome exterior badging on the front, the chrome rear script on the rear, which ties into the wheels very beautifully. This is a classic luxurious build. Again, we've only had a few of these and they sell as soon as they come in. So we got this one cleaned up, brought into the main showroom for you. Let's see here. We've got a price tag of $136,920. Stock number is S5601883. Again, beautiful example of a Z06, brand new red mist on natural dipped interior. And we should be good with that one. Reach out to me if you're interested. All right, guys, got another brand new Z06 for you. Classic Batmobile build. We have a 2025 2LZ Coupe. Black exterior, black interior, does come well equipped with front lift as well as GT2 seats. Not a ton to go over because everything is black with the exception of the bright red calipers on here. Price tag on this one is going to be $132,665. Stock number is S5600651. Reach out to me if you're interested in our brand new 2025 Z06. All right, guys, last up, I have kind of a bundle for you. I've got 4 brand new 2025 E-Rays, 2 of which I've put on the channel before, but because these are our 4 oldest units, I've been authorized to take $7,000 off the price tag of each one of these, so I'll run through them pretty quickly with you. First up, again, brand new 2025 E-Ray. This one, we've got a 3LZ Coupe, Rapid Blue on black. What's special about this one is sounds like Rapid Blue might be going away, so if that's a color you're looking for, definitely capitalize on this one. This is, I don't want to say a Superman build because it's got a technically black interior, but it's tastefully done 3LZ with custom red stitching as well as torch red seat belts to match those bright red calipers on the exterior. So you've got the red stitching, calipers, and seat belts all to match. You've also got the carbon flash painted ground effects on this. So you have the front splitter as well as the side skirts painted in carbon flash. It did have a sticker of $125,120, and we are reducing that to $118,120. If you're interested in this one, S5500327 is the stock number. Next up, we've got another Rapid Blue, which you guys probably saw this in one of my previous inventory walks. We're now taking $7,000 off of it. Again, this is going to be a 2LZ Coupe. We've got Rapid Blue on Sky Cool Gray interior, which I really think is a great combination. I don't think Sky Cool Gray is for every build, but I do think it works incredibly well on this one. Also ties nicely into those pearl nickel wheels. In addition to that, you've got the transparent roof panel, as this is a coupe, as well as the engine lighting. It does have a sticker price of $115,690, but we're reducing that to $108,690. Stock number is S5500325. Let me know if you're interested. All right, guys, another E-Ray. I think this one's going to appeal to a pretty wide market. Again, new 2025 E-Ray. This is a 3LZ Coupe, torch red with an adrenaline red interior. It is equipped with front lift. It does have carbon fiber interior level 1, so that's going to be above your drive mode selector, and on the door inserts as well, you're going to have carbon fiber. And what I like about this, it's got the two-tone seat insert, so it breaks up that interior pretty nicely. You're going to have the red and black interior. Sticker on this is $126,520, and we are selling it for $119,520. Stock number is S5500691. All right, guys, last up on our lineup, I think you may have seen this one before. This is going to be a 3LZ 2025 E-Ray in Riptide Blue. Plenty of customization on this one. Love that metallic paint both in the showroom and under the sun. We have a tension and twilight blue dipped interior, which again, I don't want to say anything until it's confirmed, but it also sounds like the blue dipped interior may be going away. So if that's something you're looking for, this may be a great example of it. You've also got the carbon fiber removable roof panel, as well as these dual racing stripes in carbon flash with the silver edges, which I said it before, ties really nicely into the pearl nickel wheels, and then a little bit of added character with those bright red brake calipers. And you've got competition sport bucket seats. So if that's something that you're looking for, we don't usually have too many units in stock with the competition seats, but this one does. Sticker on this is $124,930, and we are reducing that to $117,930. Stock number is S5500748. That's about all I got for you in terms of the inventory. All right, guys, that's going to about wrap up our inventory walk, but I wanted to go over some announcements and updates with you as to what's going on in the Corvette world as well. There are a lot of happenings and a lot of non-happenings in the Corvette world right now, so there's a little bit of uncertainty. And for reference, today is April 16th, 2025. So the first thing I want to go over, we have not yet gotten allocations for April. We don't know if we're going to. There's a lot of rumors saying yes, a lot of rumors saying no. There's rumors saying we might get a handful of allocations at the end of the month. If you are building a car with me, or if you're just looking for more stock inventory, it's definitely a little bit of an uncertain time. GM has been playing things pretty close to the vest in terms of allocation, production numbers, projections, so on and so forth. So I don't want to give away any information that's not true because the rumor mill pumps them out pretty quickly, but I do want to be candid with you guys. So we, for the second month in a row so far, have not received allocations, but we still may for the month. Not sure yet. Yeah, we might get a handful at the end, not really sure. Stay tuned with me. I'm trying to keep in contact with everyone who's got a custom order in with me that has not yet been accepted. So today's Wednesday. On Friday, I plan on following up with all of my outstanding builds that haven't gone to 3,000 status yet and keeping you guys updated along the way. So thank you for being patient with me. That leads me to my larger point. We're at a really weird point in the Corvette cycle in this point in the 2025 year, transitioning maybe soon to the 2026 year model. There's a lot going on with that, but I want to say as a blanket, whether it's with me, whether it's with other salesmen here at Ciocco, or even a different Corvette dealership, be patient, understand that we are trying our best to be transparent with you guys, to communicate. I can't control what anybody else does, but I try to communicate on my end as best as I can. All that is to say, I know I said this in my last video, we don't necessarily have the inside track at GM. GM corporate, what goes on at the plant is very separate than what happens at individual dealerships. So I know there's a lot of unrest. Hey, why didn't my build go in? Or when can I put in a 2026? Or my build's been at 3,000 status for 2 months now. Why isn't it moving? The short answer is we're doing everything we can. We're really just waiting on GM at this point. So I've had at points in my sales career thus far where somebody tells me, hey, my local dealership told me this. And I think, well, that doesn't really sound right. But in this case, if somebody's telling you, hey, we're trying to get the orders through, they're probably being completely genuine with you. So I want to be very upfront, very candid, and very real with you guys. If you think you want cars on the ground, this is how we feed our families. And this is how we bring home a paycheck and, you know, keep the lights on. We are anxiously awaiting both custom builds and new stock inventory as well. So please be patient with us. You know, to my clients, I'm happy to communicate with you. If you have questions, you can always reach out on the cell or by email. But we're hoping there's a break in that soon. And now that production is, we're seeing some numbers get bumped and actually start moving in terms of changing status. So it looks like there's some light on the horizon with that one. Be patient with us, and thank you for sticking with us, whether it's for a build or awaiting inbound inventory. Now, I want to get some drone footage layered in here just to give you guys a literal bird's eye view of our inventory. When I put out my last video last month, I said the inventory is changing, the market's changing. Well, man, is it changing rapidly. A lot of people have forwarded me the same article saying, hey, dealerships can't move Corvettes, they're piling up. Well, I think that time is gone. At least it definitely is gone for C8 Corvette, because we had a phenomenal month in March. We're now in April. I normally have over 200 Corvettes available for purchase on my lot. I'm down to about 40. I think our website this morning said 57, but a lot of those are either custom builds that have trickled in or have deposits on them. So all of that is to say, if you are looking for either a discount or an in-stock unit, the time to move is quickly. And again, not trying to be salesy, but I want to be completely transparent with you guys. There are a lot of factors going into this. Low production for the past few months has been dwindling inventory. High demand for spring. As soon as the weather breaks, everybody wants a Corvette to put the top down and go cruise with. So we've been seeing a spike in buying as well. Those combined with all the tariff information and you know, how that's going to play with the numbers, the production costs, so on and so forth. A lot of that functions above my head, but because of that, in stock, currently priced cars are definitely hot right now. And then lastly, with the rumored 2026 refresh coming, obviously I've told you guys thus far GM has not put out anything official on that, but I have seen the leaked spy photos of the interior refresh. So with all of that coming, I cannot stress enough, inventory is getting very low. We still have some to choose from, but I have a lot of people this month, more than any month since I've been here, I've had a lot of people say, all right, well, give me the numbers. All right, I want to think about it and I'll get back to you. And then 5 days later they go, hey, do you still? No, I don't still have it. My coworker sold it an hour after we hung up. That's been a huge, I don't want to say frustration point, but it's been a point of urgency. Now I'm trying to translate that to buyers, but also to us as salesmen. When we say, hey, my coworker has somebody outside looking at it right now, we're being very serious. So inventory is becoming very, very, very precious. And as you guys know, when stock goes down, demand goes up, so do prices. So we're trying to work with what we can. If you're looking to make a deal, definitely reach out. We'll do whatever we can to make something work, put a deal together for you. But inventory is dwindling. So the other thing, on the other side of that, I've had a lot of people saying, hey, when can I build a 2026? I've got a lot of people who want to build a 26 Stingray, E-Ray, and Z06. While we as a dealership have not started a waiting list because we technically don't have, you know, like an official list for 2026s, it's just kind of going by what model you want. I have started a file at my desk of people and phone numbers and emails who want to build a 2026 specifically. So if you're looking to build a 2026, please reach out to me by cell phone or email. I'm gonna say this a few times in the video. My cell phone is 856-534-4006. Email is bneuberger@cioccaauto.com. I had a gentleman come in the other day and he said, hey, I watch you on YouTube. I said, oh, great, thanks. He said, yeah, I called up the store a few months ago and I never got a response back. I don't control what happens at the store. I don't control the general line. We try to get back to people as best as we can. But what I am telling everybody, if you have not heard me slam this enough, if you're looking to do something, reach out to me directly, because we all do some things well, We all do some things not well. I have my strengths and I have my weaknesses, but one of my strengths that I try to lean heavily on is I get back to people. I will either pick up the phone or I will call you back if you leave me a text or a voicemail, or an email for that matter. The other thing is when I give out my business card, or if you go to our website at C8Corvette.com, you'll see a list of our contact information and you will see my office number on there. While you can feel free to call my office number, if it's a Wednesday, like today, I leave at 4, and if you call the office and leave me a voicemail, I'm not back in until Friday morning. You call or text the cell phone, I get that immediately. If I don't pick up, it's because I'm either with a client, with my family, or sleeping, really. But I will always call and text you back. So if you're looking to do something, and especially if you're looking to move with speed, reach out to me directly on the cell phone or on the email. All right, guys, so another one of the things that I wanted to touch on, I've mentioned this a couple times now, one of my biggest challenges is getting you guys available inventory, especially on pre-owned cars that get traded in while they're still here and available to buy. So I want to keep bringing you high quality videos like this one, but I also want to explore other avenues. I want to get some feedback from you guys. If you saw me try to do a YouTube live video, that went horrendously, both because I was in the wind, I was using my phone, and the internet connection was really poor, so it was really laggy. I just scrapped that all together, learning as I go. But what would be the best way that you guys want to see fresh inventory as it comes in? Would it be a YouTube live video that I gotta go get some better equipment for? Should it be Instagram posts that I put out and take pictures and post as soon as I get fresh trades? Are you guys following me on Facebook? What is the best way that you wanna see updated inventory, especially fresh trades while they're available before they get sold? Let me know in the comments what would be best for you guys with that one. All right, guys, so as always, I really appreciate you tuning in to Let's Vet. Most importantly, if you're looking to do anything, if you're looking for questions, if you're looking for custom builds, if you're looking for in-stock units, really anything that I can do to help, feel free to reach out to me, and I cannot hammer this enough. The best way to do so is directly on my cell phone at 856-534-4006. Call me, text me, or email me at bneuberger@cioccaauto.com. As always, thank you so much for tuning in to Let's Vet, and I'll catch you next time.